Good.
They both were.
My name is Jazari. I wasn't going to come up here and speak, but I saw some people that were up here speaking, and I saw the news article that had broken about the whole recall and everything like that in regards to wearing masks and kind of just the whining behavior. And I don't know if we're still in Lincoln or Narnia or someplace, but for people to come in the chambers where an ordinance is in place, and we'll talk about livelihood and people feeling like their livelihoods have been taken because of the mask mandate. But I know some people who would like to get back to normal life. But there's another pandemic that's like sweeping the nation, and it's called hard headed. People don't listen, people don't follow the rules. I believe the mask mandate was or ordinance was put in place for to lower to flatten the curve so that the cases stop rising and things like that, and social distancing and washing hands and things like that put in place for the greater good. And for some people who are not able to put aside their own feelings for the greater good, just speaks to where their character is. And very depressing and very saddening. And people say suicide rates have gone up all around the country because people are so depressed. Businesses are going Small businesses are losing business and going out of business because people aren't coming to their places. But a lot of these people who are advocating and complaining about small businesses are the same people who go to like Starbucks and Scooters and eat at Chick-fil-A instead of, going to the mill or like local places here in town to support those small businesses. So I feel like using that to further an agenda is completely, it's just dumb, and it's very pathetic, and it's very sad. And I have a nephew who goes to an LPS school, and I'm a fierce advocate for public education. I love our public schools, and I love our public educators, 100%. And I know a lot of them are immunosuppressed and scared to teach at school, and they're worried and they want to get back to normal, and kids want to get back to normal and not miss out on their childhood, which is so sad that that's happening right now, but that's just where we are. And we have to do what we need to do to get back to normal. And it's never going to happen with people complaining and feeling like they're oppressed. I'm a black man and I face oppression every day. And for people complaining and trying to match that with having to wear masks is the dumbest thing I've heard in my quarter century on this earth. My nephew, he has special needs. The first 2 years of his life, he was on oxygen. This virus attacks your respiratory system. He can't go out. He can't be in a classroom setting, and he has to have hands-on learning so that he can learn. I have a sibling who had a medical condition where her lungs were full of fluid, and she had to have her lungs scraped and re-glued and all that stuff. So she can't go out and have a normal life. But everybody here is saying they want to go out and get haircuts and party at the bars and live a normal life, puts my family members at risk of losing their lives. And the last time I was here, I talked about, strengthening the city ordinances and, taking it more seriously, especially like in the prison systems and things like that. And I just feel so bad for you guys having to be stuck here and listen to people who cannot put aside their own feelings for the greater good. And it's quite sad. So I don't know. This whole year has been very eye-opening, and seeing people's true colors and seeing people's characters and things like that. And I am just proud to witness all of this happen and see everything that's unfolding before my eyes. But I'm also kind of sad to see that there are people here in Lincoln, Nebraska that I thought were nice, but aren't really the nicest people, the group here that's saying they don't want to wear masks and things like that, creating a whole Facebook group, dragging my family in this Facebook group, treating me like trash out in public just because of what I do. It's just sad. The whole thing is sad, and it's very pathetic, and it's upsetting. So, to hear people sit here and say, like, what is the mayor going to do? Stop us? Stop us from going out and trick-or-treating? Stop us from having Thanksgiving? A couple weeks ago, I tested positive for COVID. I still can't taste or smell. I'm not contagious, but I can't taste or smell. That's not going to be fun when Thanksgiving comes around, and I still can't taste or smell. So I'm just very disappointed in our community, and that there are people here who are willing to put their own entertainment and their own livelihood and their own happiness before people's lives. And wanting to open the city back up, take away masks and take them away from, public schools and not force people to wear masks in school. It's just sad because from what I hear about that, it's so what if 200,000 more people die? I just want to live a normal life. And that's not fair to the people who are at home and they can't be here advocating for themselves. They're stuck at home, they're immunosuppressed, they can't go out and participate in normal life things because the other people who feel like their immune systems are so strong and so capable and they're fine are making it hard for them to live their lives. And I don't know if there's a lot you guys can do with that. I just felt like I needed to come up and speak just because I'm just so sad that I have to share a community with some of these people. And that's just what it is. So thank you guys for listening. And thank you for your patience on sitting through everything and listening to people's public comments. That is appreciated.
Thank you.